Now, I want the Farage moment, and it's a dispiriting story, but it's also a sad commentary on where we are in this country today. I had accepted an invitation. It was going to take place, this event, at Preston Grasshoppers Rugby Club. It was the week before Christmas, and I'd spoken to one or two very prominent members of the club, and they'd organised an evening with Nigel Farage, the man, not the myth. It had nothing to do with politics, nothing to do with party politics. It was me talking about my life, talking about working in the city, talking about plane crashes, car crashes, various disasters I've been through, talking about being the pantomime villain of the European Parliament, giving a speech, taking some questions, and it was all being done for a local hospice in Preston, St Catherine's Hospice, who rely on donations to keep going and looking after people in great need. And I was delighted and happy to be able to go and do this. One or two politically active members didn't like it very much. One, a local Labour councillor, who objected to me even being in Preston. That then started online some criticism, even some real abuse. And the most prominent abuser online happened to be somebody with a European Union flag on his Twitter profile. So the event has been cancelled, and the club put out a statement saying, following feedback from our members and wider comments on social media, the club has taken the decision to cancel the booking. We apologise for posting the event on the website and giving the impression that we are promoters of the event or endorse any political views. Well, it wasn't a political meeting, but that is what fear does. That's what fear does. People online being aggressive and abusive, people saying they'll leave the rugby club, who in most cases have never even been members of the rugby club. And it also led to pressure on the hospice, who put out a statement, albeit a private statement, saying they couldn't accept any money from an event like this. I mean, it actually read rather like a sort of ISIS hostage putting out a note saying, please come and help me. And that is what the cancel culture mob on the left have sunk to in this country. There are no depths for these people. And the fact that the hospice, who would, I can tell you, because tickets were selling very well, we'd have had an auction, there would have been a big 5-figure cheque for that hospice, but that won't happen anymore because there are some people who are not just intolerant of Brexit and of my views on borders, but think I should actually be cancelled as a human being. They are dreadful people, they are awful people, but they will always be in the ascendancy if they're met by cowardice. And all of us in our lives, in whatever way we can, need to stand up for the right of others to have opinions, to be able to express them freely.